Hi guys, it's Eric from Denmark. Today, let's talk about 5 things that mentally strong people don't do. It's not something I have invented, it's something I found on a website called success.com, and it was a psychotherapist Amy Morin that have written this blog post, and I really loved it. So I'm going to share this with you today. So I just want to put it on this banner so people know what we're talking about. And if we haven't met, my name is Eric Precious, and I help network marketers and home-based business owners to take their business online using modern strategies such as Facebook Lives. And why should you use Facebook Lives? Well, I've talked about that a lot, but it's the fastest way to get people to know you, like you, and trust you. And the people that don't like you, well, they will disappear. So the only people you will be standing left with is the people that like to watch you. Let's go into the content for today. One of the 5 things that mentally strong people don't do is, number 1, waste time feeling sorry for themselves. We all know the feeling when something is going wrong for us, and we feel like, oh, and we're going to have a pity party. It's so bad for me. But the problem is, when you get a pity party going, is that you focus on the problem. And if you focus on the problem, it's a very bad thing, because you will think negative and more negative all the time. So it's very important that you choose to develop a solution to this reason why you feel sorry for yourself. And a good way to get out of this is every evening or every morning, stand in front of the mirror and say 3 things that you're grateful for. And that might get you out of this bad spiral. Let me know down here if you ever feel sorry for yourself. I do sometimes when things don't go the way I want them to. So that was point number 1, that people waste time feeling sorry for themselves. And point number 2, by psychotherapist Amy Morin, is the fear of taking risks. If you, like me, are in network marketing, you know you have to take risks to go somewhere. And most people don't want to take risks. They really try to cloud out if they oh, that's rubbish. Sorry, I have to start over again. The emotions often cloud over the judgment. I have to look at my notes to get that right, because it makes it very difficult to calculate the risk if you have this fear. So what can you do about this? Well, you can make a list of pros and cons, and that will balance the emotion and logic, so you can take the right risks. Of course, we don't need to take risks all the time. We have to take the right risks, and especially if you're working with network marketing, you have to risk something. You have to risk that the people laugh at you, that people will think that you are crazy, that people think that you are working with some kind of scam company. The fear of taking risks, we all have it. I have it. And I bet you have the fear of taking risks sometimes. Let me know down here if you have that feeling sometimes. But to grow, we have to take risks. Let me know where you're coming in from in this beautiful world. I'm standing here in my new office, and I'm so excited because this is the first time I have the chance to stand in my new apartment and make this live. Otherwise, I am always sitting in my car because I have been between homes, and it has been a mess. So I'm so excited to be here. We're not finished yet with our apartment, but we're here and we have a home. So let's dive into the content again. Number 2 was fear of taking risks. And number 3 is, and I have to look at my notes, I have a lot of notes today, it is dwelling on the past. We all know this, that it was so much better in the older days. It was so much better when I was young. No, it wasn't. You just remember the good things, and that's a very good thing about us humans, that we only remember the good things usually. So don't dwell on the past. Letting go of regrets. We all regret something we have done. I have 1,000 regrets, but it's not controlling my life, because I know I have to move on. I have to do better than I have done before. And the things I have done wrong, can I go back and change them? No, and neither can you. You can never change the mistakes you did in the past. So that was number 3, that we dwell on our past. And now we're up to number 4. And that is something that some of us have tried, I'm sure. It's repeating our mistakes. Mentally strong people don't repeat their mistakes. And some people even bury the mistakes so deep of shame that it prevents them from learning. And we all know that we have to do a lot of mistakes to learn. We have to do a lot of mistakes to grow. And failure, well, it's just a stepping stone to success. So when you do something wrong, you do something stupid, do it better next time. I'm really working on this. So I hope that if you do make mistakes, that you do whatever you can to make it better the next time. And let me know down here if you ever have made a mistake in your life. I'm sure you have. So that was number 4, that we repeat our mistakes. And the last thing is number 5. And that's very well known in network marketing, is that we give up after our first failure. When people go into network marketing, they usually find out that this is a hard business. This takes work and this takes dedication. And a lot of people, when they don't get the success after 2 or 3 days, they give up because it's not working. This network marketing, it's not working. Well, maybe you need some skills, maybe you need to educate yourself, but don't give up after the first failure or after the first week or the first 2 weeks. Don't give up that easy. And some people will avoid failure at any cost. And what do they get? They get nothing, because they will never grow. If you don't fail, you will never learn. You cannot learn from other people's mistakes. Well, a little you can, but you have to make your own mistakes to learn and to grow. And most people will never reach their potential if they give up. And we all have a bigger potential than we think we have. So I hope that if you are working with online marketing, if you're working with a home business, if you're working with network marketing, that you will keep on moving and never give up. So that was the 5 points from psychotherapist Amy Morin. And she has 13 tips. I have just taken the 5 I think is very good. So if you want to read the blog post, you can go to success.com and look for the 13 things that mentally strong people don't do. That was very hard for me, maybe because I'm Danish. And it's like with the Thomas Edison, when he made the light bulb. Did he make that in his first try? No, he failed 1,000 of times. He had a long list of failures where it didn't work, but thank God that he succeeded, right? We have lights in the ceiling. It's beautiful. So don't give up, no matter how hard it gets, please. And maybe you should focus on improving your skills. That's what I do. I improve my skills every day. I improve them in Facebook Lives. I improve them by reading a lot of blog posts and a lot of books. So be willing to try if you fail again. That might be the last words from me today. I will, of course, give you the possibility for a free bootcamp that can help you get started online. And let me give you a quick recap on the 5 things mentally strong people don't do. And number 1 is they don't waste time feeling sorry for themselves. Number 2 is the fear of taking risks. Number 3 is they don't dwell on the past. Number 4 is they don't repeat their mistakes. They learn from their mistakes. And number 5 is they don't give up when they fail, because we all have to fail forward. I hope you had some value today. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate your time. And if your team could have any benefit from this broadcast, why not share it? Share it down here. And if you want to watch more from me in the future, go up here and press the 3 dots and get notifications so you know when I go online. Normally it's Tuesday and Thursday, but I have been in a lot of time here where I have been between 2 homes, so it's not been every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm sorry, but I will try to do that in the future. But turn on notifications so you already know when I'm going online. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Bye-bye.